Welcome back to Character Select, where we are in the void.
And there's just this weird Doctor Who looking guy.
So let's talk to him.
There.
What's he say? More
guests.
What do you mean guest? And where? Apparently that's what Lucas sounds like now. I don't even fucking know. This is the end of time, of course. Go for it.
I'll just sit here.
Go for it. Do the voice.
All us travelers in time wind up here. Now where are you from? Are you a boy or a girl?
What would you like as your starter Pokemon? Conservation of time theorem states that they will turn up at the space-time coordinates of least resistance. Here.
It's all wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey thing.
Stuff. But wait, how can you have talked to somebody in the wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey? So basically, the conservation of time theorem says that no more than 3 people can travel together through time.
So, it's basically just saying you got 3-man party and fuck you.
Right. And we are going to leave Robo in the future because A, he's a robot, whatever. B, we actually have to do something.
Does he even count as a person for the purposes of conservation of time?
Yes.
Wouldn't he just be considered equipment?
No, he has a personality. Apparently.
Just because he has a personality doesn't necessarily mean he's a person. He's been programmed to have personality.
So first things first. There we go. Hey. What? Take a peek inside the room behind me. Okay.
You mean that black void that you're now falling in forever?
This is actually kind of cool. Remember when... Okay, so you only have 2 techs, and then you stop earning tech points?
Okay.
This is why. How do I look to you guys? Does he look strong or weak?
He looks pretty weak.
I see. Let's put it this way. If you're strong, I look strong. If you're weak, I look weak. You are strong of will. There's a kingdom where magic flourished. Everyone there could use it. Got so bad that no one was allowed to use magic except wizards. But now you have it. Determination! Magic is divided into 4 types. Lightning, fire, water, and shadow. So, fun fact. The lightning element... in the Super Nintendo era, they had this thing against using religious discussions and words and stuff. Lightning is actually, in the original Japanese, called the heaven element. So they had to change it. It's actually incorrectly translated. It's the closest that it doesn't actually call it heaven is light, not lightning. So Chrono is light, Marley is water, Luca is fire. Robo doesn't actually breathe, so he doesn't have magic. But his lasers act as shadow. So we gotta walk around 3 times. I don't know why they make you do this. It just seems like meaningless business.
Because, Japanese developers are assholes?
I guess.
Probably just some developers like, hey, I figured out a way for this thing to, like, track how many times you've gone around something. I threw it in the game. You guys can just remove it if you want. And I'm like, nah.
Ipso facto minimo magico!
Holy shit, he's going Super Saiyan!
Marley learns to use magic.
Holy shit, she's on fire.
Learns to use magic. So now, Fortified with magic. Want to try it out? Let's get our asses kicked, shall we? Specchio is actually...
It's one of those, unwinnable fights?
No, you can totally kill him. It's just extremely difficult. She's gonna want to use a Boron. So anything with a star next to it is considered a magic attack. Anything that doesn't have a star next to it is not. Obviously.
Does it really matter?
Yes. Some enemies specifically are only affected by magic. Some enemies are only affected by physical attacks and vice versa.
I'm guessing this guy is only affected by magic?
Yep. I don't think he even actually takes damage if you try to attack him. He just misses or something. Damn it, I should have Portal World. But if you can beat him, he gives you stuff. If you fail, you just die. But you don't lose the game, he doesn't kill you.
Right.
But he's really hard to kill because his attacks are super strong. Chrono's dead. And then you're stuck playing catch-up because he attacks really fast.
I caught onto that, yeah.
So... And Marley's almost
Basically,
dead.
don't die.
Yeah, easier said than done. Marley's dead. I mean, it's infuriating. But the other thing is, remember when he said that I look strong, or if you're strong, I look strong, if you're weak, I look weak? As you level up, he changes form to look like... Oh, I killed him, sweet. He changes form to look like different things, and he gets harder to kill. Special refresher set. 1 magic tab and 5 events.
So you can go back and fight him and get more stuff?
No, you only get 1 per form.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, when he changes form, you can go back and kick his ass.
Right. People lived long ago all enjoyed such powers. Now you're itching to go back, ripping back and forth through... I feel like he's just so condescending. Now I know you're itching to go ripping back and forth through time.
But remember to brush your teeth first. And wash your hands.
So, in case you haven't figured it out, the end of time has now become our base of operations.
Okay.
So there are many places you can go. We can go 65 million BC. We can go back to Protodome in... we don't want to. 2300 AD, or Medina Village in 1000 AD.
Is that where we're from?
Yep, 1000... Well, no,
1000
Medina Village is on a different continent. I'll show you on the map in a second, but...
God, more Namekians.
And we came out of their closet.
Covered.
Hi. Did you people just come out of the closet? Get out of here. Okay, wow. No tolerance there at all.
I know, it's just so homophobic.
Medina Village was founded by the ancestors of the Mystics, who lost a war to human beings.
What a strange thing to say to people you're just kicking out of your house.
Why are you so nice? Mystics are supposed to get along with humans. Humans fought Mystics over 400 years ago. My motto was forgive and forget, but not many seem to agree with me. That's why. So...
Still, like that... He was just yelling at you to get out.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, I remember that statue.
Goddamn butt heads. Those buddy heads.
Sir Magus commanded the Mystics and made wars against humans. When Lavos is awakened, all humans are doomed.
I think everybody's doomed.
Yeah, but they don't.
I don't want to get ahead of yourself.
So let's go to the market and see if they have anything worth selling. Nothing here to sell to humans. Get out of here. Plead. You know it all, humans. Teach them a lesson, boss. Hey, remember this guy?
Didn't he do nothing?
Yeah, he was kind of ineffective.
Just kept missing?
Mm-hmm. He still does. Oh, that's the ice bill, by the way.
I gathered.
He has functionally immune to magic. How about that? But the good news is... What?
You're kind of an asshole.
Okay. I asked him to sell me stuff. He said no. I begged him to sell me stuff. He told this guy to attack me. Quite frankly...
Yeah, but now you're just beating the shit out of them.
It's their fault for... Ooh, dual tech antidote.
It's their fault for reserving the right to refuse service to anyone at any time?
Yep.
For any reason?
So I could get the Demon Edge, which takes me from 43 attack to 79 attack for 65,000 G.
Go for it.
A tonic, which normally costs like 100 G, Costs $24.40. Hi, you think I'm gonna cut my prices for a human? I do like that they put that little thing in there. Okay, so, oop, wrong button. So I told you I'd show you the map. So that's where we are, is the little flashy dot. To the west is Chrono's village. So that's where we are.
Okay.
And of course, there's no fairies running here because nobody wants to deal with the mystics. So I'm just going to go here.
They're pretty homophobic anyway.
Homophobic? Homophonic?
Homophobic, yeah. Yes.
Alright.
It's like hooked on phonics, but for gay people.
Or things that sound the same. Come on, pay attention. Homophones. Homophonic. Alright, so there's this dude.
I have nothing to say to that.
There's a dude's hut here. Remember this guy? Ah, hello.
Melchior.
Melchior.
Whatever.
Melchior? Really?
If you put the I in the O.
No. Alright, so he actually sells some good stuff. So we're gonna buy a red katana, a robin bow.
Red katana?
Oh wait, I already have a robin bow. Fudge.
Well, time to load up your last save.
No. We have a bolt sword.
Save all that money.
Only sell one. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Buy 2 more of those. And equip. One thing they did that they did well here was the shop menu where you can actually go and equip people from the shop without leaving it. I don't know.
And then future games said, nah, fuck it. You gotta open up another menu.
Yeah. Weapons. If there weren't evil in this world, there'd be no need for weapons. What a sad state of affairs. He was actually at the Millennial Flare. Who's the short
Millennial Flare?
Flare. It's a solar flare that only strikes once every 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Death to the Mystics' enemies! Oh, apparently we've come across the rabid terrorist branch.
Horribly racist goblin turtle things.
They're called henches.
Oh, how creative.
It's not really creative at all. What are you talking about? But yeah, remember how henches, when we fought them in the cathedral, were super tough and hard to kill because they resisted attacks really well?
Now we have magic, so we can kick their asses.
Yeah. They have 49 hit points and I do 400 damage.
Got 1 ether.
Oh no, it's a jar! It's shooting octopi!
What the fuck? A gin bottle. Okay, that's odd.
What?
Just that enemy.
The gin bottle?
Yeah.
It's not really that odd. It's odd-ish.
No, we're not playing Pokemon.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't have to actually point that out to you. Basically, everything in here resists physical attacks and takes damage from magic, so that's why we're magic.
Gee, super lucky we got those magic abilities just a few minutes before.
I know, right? It's like this plot is linear.
Nah, I don't think that's possible.
Oh, we started getting tech points again because now we actually are learning techniques. Like Spin Cut, or Cure, or Napalm.
I like the sound of napalm in the morning.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like magic. These are temperance.
Actually, it didn't have the star next to it, wasn't magic.
Nope. Yeah, just because you now have magic spells doesn't mean that all of your abilities will therefore be magic, with the exception of Marley, who never learns anything but magic. The only 2 non-magic attacks she has are Aura and Provoke. And Provoke isn't even very useful except for a certain dual tech. But that's getting...
Why would you want somebody to attack your only healer?
She also doesn't get many
kind of silly.
attacks. Alright, let's
Roly-polies. I missed them.
let's oh, they're too far apart. Damn it. See if they get any closer. Ooh.
Almost.
Close enough. So here's my first magical dual attack. Antipode. You know what an antipode is, right?
Not a clue.
I don't know either. I learned about it in geography class in grade 9, which was... How fucking old was I? I think I was 14, so it was 17 years ago. I believe an antipode is 2 points on the globe that are climatically opposite. If that makes sense. Oh,
The direct opposite of something else. The pole and its antipode. So yeah.
There you go. I was correct-ish. I was sort of on task with that one.
Not as correct as Wikipedia.
Well, I don't think that Wikipedia is ever wrong. That's not true. Wikipedia is frequently wrong. That's not the point.
Yeah.
Wikipedia is an excellent starting point. So yeah, anyway, we're fighting through the Mystic's Cave to get back to Truce. Truce Village. But we're also taking their stuff.
Because, you know, we're adventurers.
As you do. We're going to give Chrono the magic scarf, because his magic is the lowest of us all.
He needs every bonus he can get.
Well, not really. By the end of the game, he's friggin' murderous. Everything dies to Chrono. Once he gets his final tech, oh my god.
What the fuck are these things?
We just killed 2 of them not 3 minutes ago.
Kidding, I wasn't paying attention.
That is evidently true. These are called tenderites.
I can see that.
I don't know why. They're like giant, what are those things called? Beetle? Horn beetle? I don't know.
Yeah. Rhinoceros beetles?
Sure.
Without the rhinoceros?
I'm not a beetle person. I don't even like the Beatles.
How could you not love the Beatles, man?
They're okay. Why am I attacking? Also, this is why you don't bring Robo here, because everything is weak to magic. And Robo technically has no magic, although Laser Spin does do magic damage, sort of. But it's complicated. It's complicated.
How nice for them to have a whole bunch of ethers in this place where they're all weak to magic.
Well, remember, the Mystics actually use magic. It's rare for a human to have magic, but not for the Mystics. Oh, I've been roly-polied.
Oh no.
Why you guys always gotta be so far apart? Ow, my face.
Because they hate you.
Evidently. There we go. I like imagining how they actually summon these magic spells. I don't know why. I think I saw
Magic.
character art of Chrono using his magic, and it just kind of got me thinking. Like, the poses that they get into and everything, it looks kind of cool.
I imagine it looks a lot like, and I could be wrong, but Dragon Ball Z comes to mind. Lightning!
Lightning! Kaioken times 4! I used to be super into Dragon Ball Z, until they got to the fucking Frieza saga, and it took 50 episodes for nothing to happen.
Oh no, they were powering up.
Oh, it drove me insane. This cave is also...
They needed to stretch it out because they were making episodes faster than they were making manga.
Mm-hmm. Well, they also, a lot of manga actually... Not much happened in a single issue of the manga, but there was... but the manga actually progressed far faster, Whereas they had to turn an entire, 30-page manga into a 30-minute episode, and it didn't work. So, I guess they faced literary difficulties. Kind of like what's happening with Game of Thrones. They're rapidly approaching the end of the series thus far.
But they've left so much out already that they could go back and include.
No, I know. I don't watch the show. I get it. What, they just finished season 4?
4, I think?
And they're not even, they just finished, book 3 or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Remember that box is there.
Okay. There's a box with a scary face.
Well, we gotta remember where all the boxes with the scary faces are, because we can't open them yet, but maybe one day. Maybe one day we can.
Sparkly thing. Oh, just a save point.
Mm-hmm. But that's a good thing, because we need to shelter. In case anybody's wondering why I'm not using any of my tabs, I'm lazy.
What do tabs do?
They permanently increase your stats by 1.
Why aren't you using them?
Lame. Oh no! It's a giant Saurus Hecarim thing. Also, only weak to...
Rex?
Yeah. Only weak to magic, so... Magic is face-off. Oh, Blammo! Maybe we should have called Marley Elsa.
Yeah, well...
She's
red hair. It's not Elsa enough.
Technically, she's blonde.
Technically, it looks orange to me.
That might be limitations of the SNES? I don't know. Just the way they outline the hair or something. Also, this guy takes a lot of damage from Antipode, but, I'm lazy about that too. It's not hard.
So you are literally the worst.
Pretty much. Oh no, not Cyclone Water. Oh no, 70 damage.
Oh no, whatever will you do?
Aura Whirl?
Try and attack.
I don't think I will. Seems like a trick. I bet it's a trick. It's probably a trick.
It might be a trick.
Brief counterattack break, I was correct.
Is he dancing?
Yeah, more or less. Once again, probably should have antipoded. Oh well. My eye is really itchy. God damn it. I know that's not germane to the conversation. Oh. I don't remember this cave being such a pain in the ass.
You've blocked it from your memory? Really, this is the worst part of the game?
No, the worst part of the game is definitely the thing later. Don't worry, you'll see it. I'll point it out when we get there. Just because...
hoping we'd already passed it.
No, just because it's 90% story and repetitive and frustrating, and then you have to do it again.
Fun. Time travel fun.
Oh, go ahead and try
Go ahead, try and attack.
My ass. Do you want to see what he counterattacks with, or could I just avoid it?
Go ahead and avoid it.
Okay. Always reminds me of, Barret, watch out! Attack while its tail's up. It's gonna counterattack with its laser. I always knew. Everybody, especially on TV tropes, they're like, that was atrocious and people died because they didn't know what they were doing, blah blah blah, and I'm like, I knew what was happening the first time I played that game.
Kind of, self-explanatory.
Attack while its tail is up, comma, it's going to attack with its laser. Yes, okay, so if I attack while its tail is up, it's going to kill me. I should probably not attack while its tail is up. The game is trying to teach me how the ATB system works. Yay, we killed him.
About time. Jeez, that took forever.
Right? If only the great mages who brought forth Lavos 400 years ago had destroyed the human race, the world would have belonged to us mystics. Grrr.
Or maybe you could not be such a racist dickbag.
Well, you know what we're trying to find out, right? Middle Ages, Lavos, or mages created Lavos, the destroyer of this planet's future. We go to the Middle Ages and take out mages. Can we just change history? We could use the gate in the fairgrounds. Yay, let's go!
Huzzah! We have a goal that we'll probably not get to right away.
Next time on Character Select, we'll get to that goal right away.
Yay!